Guys, I'm 2 for fucking 2 here. Welcome to Big Mike's Real Reviews. This is Big Mike, and this is going to be my spoiler-free review of Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. Now, I'm face-palming earlier in this video because, as I said in my Across the Spider-Verse video just last week, there was a power outage in my theater, and I had to wait quite a bit for them to fix that and get the movie back up and running and everything. And guess what? At the same local theater today to see Rise of the Beasts, and basically the IMAX performance I was attending had a corrupt file or something, as they tried to explain it, and that took them about 20 to 30 minutes to fix that issue. So it took me longer again for the second week in a row to watch a movie at its early premiere. So they did, again, try and rectify the situation. I complained yet again and was like, I'm thinking of canceling my Regal Unlimited subscription due to the problems I've been having at your theater. So they did give me a few, I will say that a few, free movie tickets and put it on my account. So, hey, I mean, that's something. So we'll see whether or not I cancel it, but God, it's getting annoying. But again, I'm going to digress because that's not what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. Now, I have seen every single Transformers movie in the theater, starting with 1986's Transformers the movie. Yes, folks, I am that old. I was 6 years old. My mother took my brother and I. We cried profusely when Optimus Prime died in that movie. We couldn't believe it. And still love Transformers to this day. Still a big G1 fan. I did watch some of Beast Wars, before in the past. It wasn't one of my favorite iterations of Transformers. I know a lot of 90s kids, of course, were more so into Beast Wars. But again, I started out with the original. I remember even being, 4 or 5 years old, 1984, when Transformers premiered, and just being blown away and loving it. I still have the original G1 in a 10 set old DVD. One day I'll upgrade it, I guess, but I still like that 10 DVD set that I have that has every episode of a G1, including the Transformers the movie. So, needless to say, I am not the biggest of Transformers fans, but I am more than a casual Transformers fan. I am quite a bit of a fan. And let's go back and talk about the previous Transformers live action movies. I'm kind of meh about them. I think they're pretty good, for the time. The first few I thought were okay. As we're getting to like 4 or 5, I'm like, I thought Bumblebee was pretty good. But I will say unequivocally, hands down, by far, Transformers: Rise of the Beast is the best live-action Transformers movie to date. Yes, it is that good. So, I will give you my rating first. I will give it an 8 out of 10. Yes, you heard me right. 8 out of 10. I really did enjoy this movie. This live-action movie was the first time I actually gave a shit about the human characters. Before, I feel like the human characters were just throwaway. And they still focus on the human characters because I get it, because especially like it costs a lot for CG. But I didn't give a shit about the human characters before, really. Like, this is the first time I actually gave a shit about the human characters, like for real, for real. So they had likable human characters that you actually cared about. Of course, you had pretty good plot with the Transformers and Unicron and stuff. And, of course, like I said, that's nostalgia for me because the first Transformers movie I saw in the theater was the original Transformers the movie, which featured Unicron. So it's funny how both of my favorite Transformers movies, live action and animated, happen to feature Unicron as the big bad of the movie. So yeah, I thought this movie was not great. Of course, it's not like this isn't like some kind of Oscar-winning film. I mean, it's still a Transformers movie to its core. It's a lot of action though. This is just kind of like this is like throwback, big budget summer popcorn movie. That's what this is. But it's very enjoyable. You know what you're getting into when you get into like a Transformers thing. Like I said, if you're into Transformers, you're gonna actually love it. If you're not into Transformers, guess what? You'll still be entertained by this movie. Lots of action, fast pace. You give a shit about the characters, and it's fun. It's a fun movie. Again, I give it an 8 out of 10. I recommend that you see this in theaters. And with that being said, that's going to be the end of the video.
I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, click that subscribe button. And if you're feeling extra generous, give this video a like. It's much appreciated. And don't forget to hit that bell to be notified of all my latest content. And once again, thanks for watching and see you next time.